I'm Mark, the founder of JumpSport and the chief inventor of the enclosure that protects millions of bouncing kids around the world every day. We're a family-owned company. We've been designing and engineering our products in the USA for 20 years. I started JumpSport after one of our dear friend's children fell off our own backyard trampoline. At that point, I realized there had to be a better way. There had to be a way to protect kids from falling off and to protect them while they were jumping on the trampoline itself. So I built and engineered a trampoline that I knew would be safe enough for my own kids to play on. AlleyOOP is our premier line of trampolines that offers unmatched performance and safety that lasts a lifetime. Our components are engineered and built to last. That's why we offer the longest warranties on the market. Our games encourage kids to explore every aspect of spatial awareness and coordination.
I really like the basketball hoop. I don't have one at home, so it's really fun to have it. And I know my dad will like playing basketball with me on the trampoline.
It's great to provide them with an activity that they want to do. Help them build their athletic building blocks instead of putting them in front of a screen.
He will jump all day long if I let him. So I'll just keep bringing him out water, make sure he's hydrated, and he's just having the time of his life. After we got the trampoline, now he uses his phone mainly to learn how to film videos, edit videos, post videos. And all these kids follow each other and they motivate each other. So it's really inspiring.
Safety is, and always will be, our first priority. The key safety component for a trampoline is the springs.
These power springs really stretch further than any other product in the market. They're built from piano wire, so they give you a really long stretch. And that means they're very soft on the landing, high performance, you get a good smooth downward bounce and a great return.
We have a lifetime warranty on our frame. It's galvanized and powder coated. Our patented double bounce trampoline has a shock absorption zone that acts like a giant air pillow and helps reduce the risk of injury when used by multiple jumpers. The cool thing about the double bounce technology is that it improves the energy transfer between your body and the double beds, which means you get a much more forgiving, yet a livelier, higher performing bounce. The double bounce trampoline can be customized to have up to twice as many springs as a standard trampoline. Another factor to consider is that the double bounce allows a wide range of weights and ages to enjoy the trampoline at its optimal performance for them. So a lighter jumper may only engage the upper bed, but a heavier user or somebody that's jumping with more vigor will engage both beds. Our variable bounce technology improves both safety and performance by varying the tension between adjacent springs. It reduces the kickback force at the bottom of the bounce.
Of course, when they're in there, they're playing and eventually roughhousing, and the enclosure is phenomenal.
The most significant advance in trampoline safety was the enclosure system invented by our team at JumpSport. As a young dad with 3 crazy kids, I knew I had to design a safety enclosure that would hold up to anything they could throw at it. We built our enclosure systems to last a lifetime, but you can never be too safe, so we added a fail-safe system. That way, if anything does break, the system will remain standing, protecting your kids.
The poles being covered by such a nice padding is really great. I've only seen where it's just that fake foam that wraps around. It literally lasts not more than a month and that stuff falls apart. Nothing's falling apart on this thing. This thing is going to last forever.
We know that most frame pads fall apart quickly and end up being removed within the first 3 to 6 months of use. We use a heavy gauge, 21-ounce PVC reinforced covering that provides secure connection points to the frame. Rugged, sturdy, and UV resistant, our pads will take years of hard play and wear and tear. It's going to happen. Multiple kids are going to be using the trampoline at the same time. So our enclosure incorporates rest zones where kids can get off the bounce surface and into a secure place where they can rest and wait their turn. Kids need a place to move to the side, and our open aperture net allows them to grab on and hold themselves there securely.
So I really liked how while my friends are doing a trick on the trampoline, I'm not bouncing around.
The biggest consideration in engineering our thick, wide aperture net was longevity. We wanted something that would last a lifetime, that was woven in a way to protect the strands from UV damage. That's why our nets come with the longest warranties and last for generations. Kids leave zippered doorways open. That's why we invented our patented, overlapping, unforgettable doorway. Kids don't have to remember. They just slip in and they're safe.
Like, you don't have to zip it up and down. All you have to do is like crawl through it. Ours has a zipper, and that one has a door, like in front of a door, and you just slide through. I like that one because it's more safe.
All of our AlleyOOP systems can be upgraded to include Power Bounce. The Power Bounce's secondary layer of springs boosts your performance and can be customized for different ages, weights, and skill levels. Another great thing about the Power Bounce is the secondary springs help prevent jumpers from bottoming out.
I like it because on my trampoline there's only one spring. On this one there's 2 layers of springs. You can bounce higher and you can have more fun.
That one's more bouncy.
It's a lot more bouncier.
Very, 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 very infinity bouncy.
I loved the trampoline. It was very bouncy. I couldn't land my aerial before on my backyard trampoline, but now I could.
One thing that helps with Power Bounce springs is that you don't have to cross them because they're already doubled, so it's pretty much like crossing your springs and it doesn't wreck them. The Power Bounce makes it so much bouncier that you don't have to wreck your springs to actually get really high.
It's definitely more bouncier, I have to say, and it's really sturdy and strong, so that makes me feel safer.
They last. You want it to last. And that's why nothing makes us happier than to hear from customers who've owned their AlleyOOP for 10 years or more. And that's why they get passed on from one family to the next. You know, that's the point. I mean, they get moved around because they last. With over 20 years experience in safety design and more than 50 patented safety innovations, AlleyOOP makes the only advanced safety engineered trampolines for your family.
It was fun. It was really bouncy. I think you put safety first. You can't though bounce on grass.